Pretty much everyone likes plot twists, because for a work of fiction to keep us entertained, we need to feel like there's some level of surprise and unpredictability. Now, there are plenty of different types of twists that pop up in stories. You see comedic twists, major identity reveals, surprise deaths, the classic good character turns out to be evil, and so on. But there's one kind of twist that One Piece specializes in, and that's the positive twist. A sudden, unexpected development or reveal that doesn't just shock you, but it also just feels good to read. Something you don't see coming that warms your heart, that makes you smile. The reveal that Robin wasn't evil, that she was working to protect the crew all along. The moment that Franky shows his faith in the Straw Hats and burns the irreplaceable blueprints to Pluton. The most satisfying punch of the series when Luffy suddenly takes on a world noble. And of course, the truth of the Mink Tribe's undying loyalty to a friend. Even though these are fictional characters, these surprising acts of resolve feel inspiring to read. Why is One Piece so effective at this? Well, Oda has given us a world that is filled with tragedy. He makes it clear to us that there is injustice, oppression, cruelty, and this seemingly inescapable darkness that covers the One Piece world. And he goes to great lengths to make the reader understand that. And then he shocks us with an act of sheer good that flies in the face of it all. You would think that this type of pattern would be predictable, but not the way Oda does it. Consider how Oda crafted the Raizo is safe moment. Oda begins by telling us the tragic tale of the Mink Tribe, an ancient, solitary race that was invaded by a destructive villain named Jack, who demands that they bring him some samurai that they're supposedly hiding. Despite the Minks explaining over and over that they've never even met a samurai, Jack stubbornly refuses to take no for an answer. The Minks are forced to fight for their survival, and soon their entire centuries-old civilization is laid to ruin. They are defeated by chemical gas, and they are tortured for days. The two leaders of the nation are both permanently crippled. It is made crystal clear to us that the brutality these characters went through was very real, and the damage dealt to their entire race was irreversible. The worst part of it all was the pointlessness of it, the fact that they didn't even know who the invaders were searching for. Oda leads the reader to believe that this is the saddest part of the story, that this kind-hearted race was being tortured endlessly with no information to give and no escape in sight. What we take away is that this is one of the tragic tales of One Piece, meant for us to sympathize with the Minks and understand the ruthlessness of the new villain Jack. Throughout all this, we don't even consider the possibility that the samurai was there the entire time, that throughout the battle, throughout the destruction of the Minks' homeland, throughout the days of torture and dismemberment, the Minks were in fact all collectively protecting one friend. Because such a mind-boggling act of loyalty and self-sacrifice from these completely new characters doesn't even occur to us. It's shocking, but more importantly, it's shocking in a way that makes you feel a rush of joy at the realization of what these brand new characters have done. That in this world that's filled with so much pain and suffering, there are these bright lights of good that shine through it all. Not everything has to be the Red Wedding or the eclipse. Oda recognizes that there is a special value in writing twists not just to shock the reader, but specifically to surprise the reader in such a way that they get this entirely unexpected rush of positive emotion while reading his story. If you enjoyed this video, then please like, share, and subscribe.